a UEVR Injector cutscene. This is not optimal. I've seen it a couple of times, twice during my tests. I also saw it during the days where you could actually forcibly enable VR in this game, and it was always a little bit jank. As you can see, this is just not ideal, and right now I'm standing with motion controllers while playing a seated VR game, so it probably adds to the jank. The thing that is the most jarring right now is the side-to-side rotation. It's nowhere near as bad as having the game rotate you vertically, but it's still really hardcore. And the problem in this instance is that you can't turn your actual head. The game decides when you're turning your head, and it doesn't feel good at all. This is far from optimal. Oh man. It's still horrible. It's still fucking horrible. It's surprising that... Oh, there we go. I was gonna complain that there wasn't enough blood. The river that subsequently showed up was pretty complete. Sorry, I'm not in control of the character right now. Would not be doing this to you. You appear to... You are way too young to be getting shot right now, little girl. What the fuck? At the very beginning, what I have to mention is that last time we played this, also in VR on this channel, it was October 2018. Now, I was actually forcing the game to run in VR. The developers had basically shipped their Unreal Engine project with the VR checked on. So even though they didn't work on any VR adaptation per se, you could forcibly enable VR with a launch parameter just to get a glimpse of what the game would look like. The UIs didn't work, the interactions didn't work, the game was effectively barely playable, but you could get a great idea of the visuals in Visage by launching that option, and that's what we did on the channel. Now, back in those days, the developers were promising that they were going to release VR. We are in 2024 right now, and there is still no official VR version of this game. So my hopes are completely gone. At this point, we're gonna have to rely on some modding or some injection. And in the case of UEVR Injector, this is an Unreal game. It was a no-brainer. We gotta try it. It's been 6 years. We're getting back into this game. I've actually played this game a few times on the desktop before ever loading it into VR. I knew I would have to do this because I was going to enable a virtual reality setting that was obviously forcing the game and nothing was working in it. So I wanted to get an idea of how the game functions on its own. So I ran it on the desktop a couple of times, and a few issues that I noticed right off the bat are the fact that, first off, interactions in this game are a bit annoying. When you're going to look at a doorknob and want to find the sweet spot to interact with it, it's actually going to be really difficult even on the desktop sometimes. Now, the VR community is not unaware of this, as it seems. You might be able to see a little crosshair in my view. That, my friends, is a mod that is recommended in the Flat2VR Discord in this game's thread. And so in addition to having a UEVR profile, you also have a mod to install in order to enable a little crosshair that becomes incredibly helpful when actually selecting objects in the game and interacting with them. In fact, can I still interact with the phone? Oh yeah, I can. Actually, and you didn't see the issue manifesting itself right now. It took me like 4 times to get to interact with the phone. It's like the developer that put the hit zones for the interact prompts made sure they were like 1 pixel wide. It's really, really annoying. It actually is an issue on desktop. It is amplified in VR, and even with the crosshair mod during my testing, I was reminded of this issue several times. I was like, oh, Visage, welcome back. There you are. Now I recognize you. The other problem with this game, especially during the early access days, was the inventory system. Now, the inventory system, its major problem is that it actually has 2 hands. And it used to be that it would glitch out all the time and you end up stuck with 1 item in 1 hand and you can't change it anymore. There's a lot of that during the early access days. Now, from my testing, it looks like that's been mostly resolved, but I still find the 2-handed inventory a little bit janky. Yesterday, I actually spent like half an hour on the 2nd floor of the house messing with my settings, just finding out how I wanted to play this. And instead of like restarting the game, I had been standing in the dark for a while. I wasn't opening the lights. I wasn't taking any meds. So by the time I decided to actually start playing, I didn't restart. I was insane. And I went to the basement. I went to see the drawings. I went to the living room. Then I went to the basement. I saw Lucy. And Lucy, what she does is she clearly drops a syringe right there. But the problem is I had been going insane for so long in the game that when I tried to reach for the syringe, Lucy was waiting for me in the first door frame I crossed. She immediately killed me. I didn't even make it to pick up the syringe. And so I decided, okay, let me reload my last checkpoint. And when I reloaded my last checkpoint, the syringe wasn't there anymore. I'm pretty sure, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a quest item. I'm almost certain you like guarantee get killed if you don't pick up that fucking syringe. So I'm fairly certain that's a soft lock, and that's not a good thing. So hopefully I won't have those issues today. Now, the last thing I need to mention is that while you can see me standing right now holding motion controllers in this game, you might notice I don't have moving hands. I do have my performance monitor, but I don't have moving hands. This is because this is actually a seated VR title. You can play it with a gamepad, you can play it mouse and keyboard. But what I chose to do for the first time ever on Stereo 3D Productions or Stereo 3D Plays, I will be playing a seated VR title with, well, I could say a gamepad, because the motion controls are actually going to act as a split-up gamepad. So this is still going to be face aim. I'm still going to select things with my head, but I'll be using the buttons in my hands just as if I were holding a gamepad. What's good here is that I can rotate with my body, which is a lot more comfortable than using a stick to rotate all the time. I wouldn't mind me the mouse. In fact, if this experiment fails, I'm just going to switch to mouse and keyboard. I'm going to move the camera and we're going to continue our play from there. So I wanted to mention that this is, by all means, seated VR. Don't get your hopes up. This is really not room scale. I've actually done a test like this and it's not bad. There is one issue that could be hardcore to VR newcomers. It took me a hot minute to understand what was going on, but when you walk, there is a very, very gentle bob. I don't know if you're seeing it in the video, but I'm noticing it right now. And that bob is subconsciously uncomfortable. While you experience it, you're not going to be able to tell what's going on. But after half an hour, you'll be like, why do I feel weird? That is why.
I'm getting a bit worried. I haven't seen you out of the house in about 3 weeks. Is everything all right? Could you call me just to let me know everything's fine? All right. Bye-bye.
All right, let's begin our walk through this house and through all the noob prompts I'm gonna have to go through. We're gonna try to argue with the fucking light switches here. This action is impossible at the moment. What the fuck are you talking about? Sanity. See, this is silly. This game does this a lot. I remember this. It actually disables mechanisms until later in the game. Like, for example, those switches are interconnected and it didn't let me actually activate it until now. I don't know why that fucking light acts like it's broken. We got some fucking paranormal activity here. I remember all this. This is the fucking introductory section. I'm gonna flip if I see a red brain on my screen right away. It's really annoying when that happens. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I can actually pick up this light. Jesus. And I have to hold... Okay.
Take a day off and show your loved one how much you care about them on this wonderful vacation.
Okay, there we go. And then I can actually repair this by going up to it and going like that. I have to hold RB and then the light is fixed. Okay. So far, so good. This, strangely, because the interactions aren't like something I'm holding in my hand, it doesn't feel like a seated title. This is very weird. Can I pick these up yet or not? I cannot pick those up yet. Oh yeah, the doors. So this is interesting. You stare at your handle, you press your trigger, and then you use your thumbstick to move the door. That's very interesting. Oh, is that... Oh my god. Do you see the prompt coming up like that and fidgeting me? There we go. That is gonna actually be a problem, this aim shit, throughout my playthrough. Like, I don't see what zone it wants me to stare at this from. There we go. This will begin a chapter. I'm hoping this is Lucy. Okay. Except store. Yeah, that's the one I wanted to start with. I mostly remember how it goes, and I wanted to have kind of like a pilot's plan for this this playthrough. Pardon if I know a few things ahead of time, but I feel it just does the game a better service to have it happen that way. Okay, I'm trying to stay sane, and what I'm gonna do actually is I'm going to take this, and I think I hold... How the fuck do I consume it? There we go. I just hold RB. Okay, makes sense. And actually open all these fucking doors. The doors are probably the best interaction in the game in terms of button mapping. It's... Wow, that's creepy. It's not convoluted or misleading or anything. Okay, if I recall correctly, this is something I have to do here. A lot of people actually got stuck here because you just don't... Oh man. I know what's going to happen and it creeped me out. Oh, I forgot about this. This is lovely. Either the meds are multiple use, or you just keep the fucking dead bottle in your hands. Now, if I try to leave now, watch what happens. All the doors are jammed. I can't get out of here. I actually have to play with this guy. Oh, man. I kind of rushed into this in the sense that I did all the settings and everything, and I wanted to be ready to play. I'm gonna have to give my impressions while I'm going through it, but this looks amazing, by the way. First off, it just has such a good aesthetic, great graphics, high detail, and if you do the resolution scale correctly, if you do what I did at the beginning, where you actually put it on Epic and then set the runtime to 1.0, you get some really good looking visuals, man. As for the frame rate, it's borderline, as usual with UEVR Injector, and I'm only on 72 Hz, so I'm kind of softballing it. I could lower this resolution, by the way. This is higher than 1.0, so I could actually go to 1.0 or 1.1 and go at 90 Hz, and it would still look great. So I got some room to spare, which leads me to say that this is one of the better running UEVR Injector games. This actually may be better running than Borderlands 3, believe it or not. Are you fucking kidding me? Can you let me pick up the... This is gonna be the game. Lighters, thank you. Okay. Can you give... Yay! Okay, thank you. And then... what I want to do actually with the lighter... This is... No, that is not what I wanted to do. Store obtain. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Jesus. The two-handed inventory was like this on the desktop, by the way. It's either a skill issue or it's very annoying. Can I... You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta keep kidding. This is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well. R.I.P. me. I will die. I will most definitely die. I'm gonna go resolve that. I can't believe this. Either it's a troll candle, like one that's not meant to be used. Oh my god. No, it's not. Oh my god. Thank you. Right. Stay near some light. Holy shit, I remember there's the really, really cool scene later on in the game that takes place in this room. And it is actually both funny and scary at the same time. So right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to liberate the house before I go down there. So I want to make sure that everything's accessible. I don't think it's going to be entirely necessary though. I'm just going to trace my steps because I remember there's a very specific way to get away from the little girl. And my biggest worry right now, by the way, is completely ridiculous. My biggest worry is that I won't be able to pick up the syringe. All right, there's a silver lining here, folks, is that you can save your game. So that's what I did. I immediately saved the game. Of course, the lights don't work. Of course, I don't have a light on me. Okay, I'm gonna want to open both doors. Oh, shit. Wait, there we go. Jesus. You gotta stand like 3 miles away from the light switches. There we go. I was able to do 2 in a row. Wow. I'm starting to be a pro fucking gamer here. Okay, something I want to do. Left store. Okay, close this. Do we lose 1 pill? Okay, so we got another pill in this thing. Okay, it's probably the only tools I'll need for this section. Okay. Right? Yeah. There we go. Oh my god, that was so hard. That was so difficult. This is criminal. This is actually criminal. Okay. There we go. Holy fucking shit. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to be baited into walking in this direction. And I hear the crying. Oh boy. Oh god, that's actually fucking creepy. I'm not able to pick up the doll. Wow. Oh, this is so sad. Because ultimately, here's the problem. Ultimately, I won't be able to recommend this. This is what sucks. For issues like this, where the game is just... I mean, for desktop, it works out, right? You can fidget your way past this badness. But... if the game was properly made to begin with, we'd be able to play it in VR, where I just saw the prompt come up. I'm gonna die a lot in this game because of these issues. Oh my god. Oh my god, let me pick it up. Oh my god, I've never seen something this dissident and shitty before. Oh my god, I got it. I do not believe it. It's gonna be the same for the syringe. It's gonna be the same for the syringe. I'm not joking. It's gonna be the same shit for the syringe. Your hands are full. I hate this game. I fucking hate this game. Oh my god. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Now, can you, for the love of God, what? Oh, I have to use, oh, Jesus. This game is distracting me right now with its horrible inventory system. That inventory system is actual torture. I don't know why they did that. I don't know what they were thinking. Alright, I took some pills. And now, drop is like this. Okay, but... love that I can't see... oh, I got 1 pill left. Holy shit, man. Oh yeah, here she is. So I have to go up to her. And she starts her animation, but I have to get the fuck out of here. I have to like back off, otherwise she makes you fucking batshit insane in 1 second. Wow. This is creepy. So let's see if I'm as fucked as I was yesterday. The little girl was in the very first door frame. Like, I did not make it to the syringe. But we're gonna know soon enough when the event is over and the lights go back to normal. All right. Hopefully we're good. I'm gonna keep taking pictures. Okay, I can't pick up the syringe. I can't pick up the syringe. All right, we got it. All right. If I recall correctly, we don't have to do much, but we do have to avoid getting killed. I'm pretty sure I hear footsteps. I'm gonna keep taking fucking snapshots. Because first off, it shows you where to go. I already know where to go, but it does show you where to go. What? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh fuck, here we go. Whoa. Whoa. I remember this door was blue before. In the days of early access, when I played it on desktop and it made it this far. The door is... Oh my god, I've never seen this part in VR. Okay, so it's a cutscene, right? And the head is being forcibly rotated. And the rain is a fake layer. Oh, how disappointing. The rain is not at the correct depth. Does it ruin the scene? Nope. Still looks really cool. But I just wish the rain wasn't there. It's... So far, it's a lot more playable than what I got from the forced version back in 2018. So far, it shows promise as being an actual VR game, like a legitimately made by the devs VR game. This would be great. I would have replayed this 8 times, honestly. It really sucks that the developers never delivered on their promise. This happened a lot during the development days of VR, but this was not the development days of VR. This was the commercial days of VR, and the dev seemed to, in the end, be the kind of guy who just said yes to everything, and obviously could not fulfill on their promise, which sucks, man. It really sucks, because this needed to be in VR. This, actually, look at this shit. Even for fucking UEVR Injector, which likes to add like a 50% tax on everything, this runs really well. It's actually fucking impressive. Everything so far has looked very good and run very well. It's just, what a shame, what an actual waste. And the fact that I have to play it like this with such fidgety controls is frankly annoying. It's actually frankly annoying. Kind of might take away so much from the game that I won't be able to enjoy it. Look, I hope not. I hope not. I hope I'll be able to do things in here. Right now, like, we have these cute little drawings. They're very adorable. Okay, so that's the other stick to... All right. Hello, Lucy. Oh, did she meet the guy in the TV and the radio? But then he came out of the TV and then he fucked her up. What? Oh, this gives me goosebumps, man. You probably saw that I was looking at this drawing and it picked the one on the left. I think I know what's going on. There's a positional offset to this. I probably should also very often do a set standing origin. Okay, so obviously we got a key. That's that much was obvious. Yeah, this is it's offset right now. I should probably do a quick recenter. I wish there was a fucking hotkey to do this. This is very important when you're playing a seated title while standing, while having the ability to change your play center on the fly because you're moving around. Very important to recenter often. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, now will you let me pick up the drawing or... Oh, yay! You let me pick up the drawing. Cool. Alright, stop it. Oh, nice.
I'm with you, Lucy. Stay with me, Lucy. It's bad, Lucy. It has to go away. Don't tell anyone, Lucy. Me and you. I want to help you. It's not what it seems, Lucy. Your parents wouldn't understand, Lucy. Only
Oh no,
you
what happened to
understand.
Link?
Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it, Lucy.
Is it... Is the scene melting or something?
Do it, Lucy. Get rid of it, Lucy.
Get rid of what? Bitch, what?
Get rid of it, Lucy. Lucy.
Holy shit. Let me out. Bro, let me out.
Lucy. Lucy.
I must disclose that from this point on, I barely remember anything.
Your parents wouldn't understand, Lucy.
So watch me get stuck. Am
Only you understand.
I supposed to do something or am I just supposed to suffer here? I think I'm supposed to suffer here.
Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it, Lucy. Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it. Get rid of it, Lucy. 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 Lucy.
Am I supposed to interact? I don't think so. Oh no, I'm not. Oh god. Ah, I wish I could turn my head during the cutscenes! Whoa! Oh no, not this. Well, folks, we're gonna know if the jump scare works. Actually, I already do know if the jump scare works. It's not very good. But I think I'm about to get killed a lot. Oh no, not this. Oh god, she's fucking creepy, man. I do not remember this. I don't remember any of this. The only thing I do remember is seeing the fucking lights. All the light switches are gone. Yeah, well, I'm in front of a television. What else am I fucking supposed to do? Okay, let me out of here first off. Okay. I'm gonna stand here for a moment. Do I have pills? I do not have pills, but... Okay, we're gonna fucking not go crazy here. We're just gonna take a moment, light the lighter, and off we go. Off we go. I'm going upstairs. Because I don't know where else to go. I'm probably gonna get killed in the process. But holy shit. The fact that I don't remember at this point actually freaks me the fuck out. This place looks fucking real. Okay, got something, we got something. Got something. Got some flickering light. I'm not gonna look behind me. This is gonna scare me. This is gonna come from behind me. Oh, oh, oh. You assholes, that was a paranormal event. That was not actually anything other than a paranormal event. Ah! Hello? Oh my god, this inventory. Your lighter is nearly empty. All right. So we're gonna go to the daughter's room through the other way. Leave my daughter alone. You piece of shit. What the fuck is this? Okay, do I have to do this? Oh shit. Oh my god. Get the fuck off. What in actual fucks is going on? Oh my god, I can actually enter this. But now my guy's fucking batshit insane. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, it's the birdcage from the start of the game. Okay, let's stop here for a second. You're telling me you couldn't make this the title screen? You just put a camera here, put the menu on the left of the birdcage, and it would have been a VR compatible title screen. Hello? Oh, right trigger, dumbass. Oh no. Oh, we're getting killed, folks. We're getting killed. It's that simple. We're getting killed. Is there a way around her? Do I have to say hi to her? Well, I mean, I'm gonna try. Hey, Lucy. Okay, cool. Oh my god. Oh no, no. Just no. Oh god. Jesus. I think she's on me. Or not. Jesus. Ah! Fuck! Shit! God damn it! Okay, so the jump scare isn't that good. By the way, I mean, it's... I will say the approach itself gave me goosebumps. When I turned around and I actually saw her coming for me, and I realized I'm stuck in a corner, I didn't even expect her to be there. That was cool. That was cool. Oh, this is interesting. When you load a game, watch what happens. And it actually freaks out the performance, by the way. Don't be put off by that, but it seems to load different states that the house can be in advance. And you can actually see them all happen as you sit here, which I thought was kind of cool. And then it teleports you to where you're supposed to start your playthrough. And then it starts you off batshit insane as fuck. Something that may have been unfair about the way things went for me in the video is I only just got started looking at the cool parts, meeting Lucy downstairs, fleeing her, going through the treehouse, and now actually having to dance with her, which is really well made. I am so surprised at how I sort of lost my bearings of where she was in relation to me, and then when I turned, I did not expect her there. I expected her to be close, but not that close. I'm happy to have experienced at least some of the fucking good gameplay mechanics, because I gotta say, the inventory in this game is fucking torture. So I'm gonna stand here for some fucking comfort, because this did rattle me a little bit, and it's not even much of the game. I knew it. I knew it all the fucking long. Hang on, let's do something a little better here, all right? I knew it all along that this game would be great in VR. It says why I bought it when the devs promised that they would deliver VR in it, only to not do that, which I think is really unfortunate. Why would you make something so cool that runs so fucking well in VR and not actually adapt it for VR first party? What we're left with is good visually, is good in terms of experience, of atmosphere, but functionally speaking, it is rather ass backwards. I'm including some of the cuts in my playthrough where I'm basically getting angry at the UI. And you have to understand that this isn't my first time running it with UEVR Injector. So the reason why I'm getting annoyed at the UI and the inventory system and the pickup cursor is because I've been experiencing it for too long now. It's practically the only part of this game I've experienced yesterday. I didn't get to actually play the game. So to get started today was just like, oh no, not this again, not this again. Oh, you fucking bitch. Oh, you're gonna do this to me now. Go fuck yourself. Why would you do this? Anyways, but in the end, the more of this I get, the better it's gonna be. So my promise to you folks is that the next time I am playing this game, we're going to be starting from here. We're going to get that goddamn birdcage key, and we're going to get to that door. I have enjoyed the fake room scale feel of this. This actually feels like artificial room scale. In fact, I think, oh yeah, the inventory doesn't come with you. You know what? Your inventory, well, whatever you're carrying, serves as your play center. You actually tell where you're supposed to stand, just based on the way this thing rotates. That's so funny. So it kind of has a case of the Portal 2, where if you get away from your play center and you rotate, it's actually going to be an off-center rotation, which is not good, which is definitely goes against the point of seated VR, of a standing VR. But like I said, full disclosure, this was and is seated VR, which I'm playing with motion controllers. The idea came to me because I was like, this game doesn't have any aiming, really. Well, it has an aim ray trace for the doors and the items, but it fucking sucks. But it doesn't have like a thing where you're not really ever going to aim with your hand. And it was just going to work anyway to stand and play with like gamepad style motion controllers. If you, like me, were one of those who bought this game specifically to play it in VR, well, now finally you can do it. Finally, it's no longer limited to Pancake, provided you're ready to put up with a bit of jank and a bit of annoyances. I surmise also that those annoyances are quite present on the desktop version as well. Man, I want to get up close to her. Oh, I can. Watch this, bitch. I'm going to line this up and I'm going to walk up to her. And we're going to keep taking pictures. Folks, you've been watching Stereo 3D Productions? And we're taking pictures of Lucy. Let's hope I don't spook her. Oh yeah, look at that. That is so cool. This is so fucking cool. You don't know I'm here. Na 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 na. Okay, I'm done. I'm so sorry. Thanks for watching Stereo 3D Productions. Visage in VR. I'm gonna see you next time. It shouldn't be too long. I promise it shouldn't be too long. Alright, I'm gonna need you to turn 15 degrees. That's right, that's right, that's right. You're looking great today. You're looking great today. When that Sears catalog releases, they're gonna think the high school clothing is amazing and all the kids are gonna wanna look like you. Yeah, give me